All right.
But yeah, he's definitely New York.
Some interesting teams. I feel like both of these have a fast combo heavy character and a slow zoner. So probably similar game plans, but very different means of accomplishing them. Also interesting to note, Comet and Yeti are basically static partners. They've teamed in doubles a lot. Dabuz and Ned, I'm pretty sure they've done doubles before at least once, but definitely, you know, being so far away, not people who will just get together and practice doubles on a whim.
Most recently, 2 weekends ago, we had Yeti and Comet win doubles at Frosty. So these guys show they know their way around a Chicago's double event. But today, getting upset by they would have lost to a Tata set, then, right?
Yes. And Dabuz Ned lost to Marshall Fonz.
The winner of this set will go on to play those two. So we could have the Dabuz Ned, who definitely won a run back in that one. Or could have a new challenger of the Yeti Comet squad.
So far, everyone looking pretty bloody except Ned, but taking the first stock is blue team on Dabuz, and now Arsene is gone. So that was a scary, like, half minute for the blue team, but they definitely got a lot out of it.
Oh gosh! All right, got the grab. Ooh, okay, up to it. Yeah, he was waiting for it. He was like, bro, like, come get this kill, bro.
And he was like, hold on, I'm busy. All right, I got you.
Ooh, smash.
Wow.
Kill Mega Man. A Fox finally losing that first stop. Very surprising.
No.
Mega Man not able to make it back to the stage there, sadly. Everybody's sitting on stock number 2s, but your boy Olimar already looking pretty unhealthy. Ooh, all right, shout out to the pick from there, taking a hit.
I like how Yeti was like trying to send in the pellet to like maybe help out Comet, but nope, that also gets parried.
We ain't doing none of that. Got the Buzz here on the ledge. RP should equal. Ooh.
And wow, Dabuz is trying to play so passively. He's trying to just like waste time so Ned can accomplish something, but Comet is just not letting him breathe.
Jabs, grab, down throw, and follow up afterwards. There's just too much going on there.
Oh, and speaking of 7.0.0 from the last set, Joker is going to be losing a lot more meter when it gets hit now. And that could matter.
Forward throw. Ooh, all right. Wall jump to kind of stall his timing there, and then got the spike afterwards. Things looking pretty good here for the blue team to take this game number 1.
Yep, blue team has stage control, and they started to push it, but then
jab
Ned found
Shout out to Comet there, making sure that he gets a punish after his partner's punished.
Ooh.
Someone off stage trying to pester Dabuz right now. Oh no.
Oh, and that was kind of smart. Instead of like just doing a two-piece combo and calling it over and done with, it popped Arsene, but unfortunately they couldn't continue the combo after they popped Arsene, even though that was kind of the intent, and then that lost them a stock. So good job on Ned.
All right, we have Comet off stage. Things definitely could have gotten ugly. Fox at 55 off stage. Not good, but the back air is...
Oh, and losing Arsene going right into the 2v1 is exactly not what you want to see.
Exactly what you want. All right. Ned trying to land right now.
Ooh, that could have gotten really bad for Ned. Not saying it's not already really bad for Ned, but could have gotten worse. But what? All right, now it's not really bad for Ned.
Throwing that stock away.
Oh, and he's about to get Arsene too. Oh, but
wow.
Comet will end the game before that occurs.
Who is Arsene? Who?
Where'd he go?
Instead of getting Arsene, he died for his sins.
You gotta know what hits you can tank to build meter and what hits you cannot tank.
You definitely can't take a Fox up smash.
Yep, and that light hit in air, not gonna be just damage. That is also going to be a Fox up smash. Alright. So the counter pick is Town and City. Probably just to kind of taper off the crazy offense blue team is putting out here. Because Joker's solid. He's got good combos, but Fox's oppressive frame data is a bit more oppressive than Joker's. So that's kind of tipping the scale in blue team's favor. But if they can get some more room, Olimar does kind of control space a bit better than Mega Man, so maybe they can take advantage of that in this second game.
Started out very early. He's like, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this Fox guy. This is the edge guard on the Fox.
And that is, I think, Red Team has realized that's what they got to be going for, is edge guarding this Fox. Because that is the one character on screen who does not have a really good recovery. So if they can make those big plays and end those stocks early, then they can definitely bring back the set.
How do you feel about Olimar's recovery?
It's good, above average. It's not incredible. I mean, in doubles is probably better because it's easier for the teammate to save.
Yeah.
It can let you go really deep to save your teammate.
It's at least not as predictable as Fox.
Yes.
Fox, I mean, you know what angles
I
you
mean,
take.
see, like,
You know, yeah,
oh, that's
I mean,
the safe side of the stage.
yeah.
I'll go over to that one instead of the right one.
Like, you know,
I guess Fox can also do
hitboxes,
that.
but I don't have to interact with you, so
Ooh.
try to get that up tilt.
Yeah, and you don't want to up tilt your partner as well, although I guess in that situation it was fine because Fox is only a 10. But if you can avoid the damage, you want to do that. Arsene coming in 3, 2, 1. There we go. He got shined. I couldn't count it down.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Both players were way more confident than they
Just
should have
throwing
been
the
in that
fence out right
scenario.
there.
And yeah, there is what you have to do. And Red Team is in a really good spot now. The craziest part of this, I think, is that Ned is still at 75% on his first stock. That is nutty. He has just not been taking hits this game.
Ooh, okay. You have a shine. Take care of those Pikmin. Forward throws and get both of them off the stage.
Yeah, if blue team can end both stocks here, this would be really good for them.
Oh yeah. Definitely need to before the damage builds up. You gotta stop this bleeding.
Down guns.
Up smash. Oh no! Wow, he got 3 stocks.
Yikes.
Bro, that ain't even dead yet.
I love Yeti just running into the shield. Like, come on, press a button. And then Ned just grabs him.
These guys getting back onto the stage.
Yeti has got to stay alive if blue team wants to move on in this game. And he didn't stay alive. So this is looking pretty much like Red Team's game. Also, what song is this?
This house preview, bro. I made sure that they played this song. This is the Nebraska song.
Nice. I don't even know if I've heard this before.
It's so smooth.
It is good.
The nice detective music.
Like, there aren't a lot of good songs on these Animal Crossing stages, but hey, this one is swinging.
Anonymous moniker, I don't care what they say about you. You're a good guy. Oh, man. Right now, Comet is just trying to get around all these hitboxes. These two are tossing out the up smash.
Arsene left!
Yeah.
In the middle of the confirm!
Yeah, I was smooth confused. I was like, why is Comet alive, bro?
Comet is a zombie at this point. He's already dead, but he's still moving.
Oh, man, that was actually ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Got gunned into the up smash there.
Did down guns get, like, actually nerfed? Oh, yeah. Olimar, we don't need you on the victory screen. You get to stay on the bench for this
It's like
clip.
losers. That's like the most disrespectful thing ever. Yeah, people were talking about the Joker belts. Okay, those are things that happen. Like, his range should only be shooting under him. Like,
like,
yeah, it was a nerf, but it's not.
I don't know if I've ever gotten like a straight answer. Aren't those hitboxes the ones that don't flinch? Aren't they just damage?
I'm not sure. I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah, based on how guns work, I'm pretty sure if you get hit by one of the cone hitboxes, you take %, but you don't actually like flinch. I think it's just the same hitbox, just that one little cone down that actually like interrupts what you're trying to do, and that didn't get changed, did it?
I do not believe so.
Like, I'm not certain
It's
that
just
what
a
I'm
straight
saying is
beam
true.
down now. We need somebody in the chat to confirm.
Because yeah, like you look at that picture and it's like, wow, this move was massacred, but like, you look at the way it actually works and why it's so good, and it's like, does this even make much of a difference? It's like 2 less % over the course of a stock, you know? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
A Joker main will have to come in and tell me, like.
People saw that Joker was nerfed. They're like, oh, well, Pikachu's the best now. I'm like, first of all, calm down.
I mean, I think Pikachu's the best, but not because Joker was nerfed.
A lot of oh yeah, if you thought Pikachu was the best before,
I
still think Pikachu's the best, then I'll give you that.
We can discuss this later, but I think Pikachu moved from 2 to 1.
You know what? But
Yeah, we got to get in this set.
no Pikachu's here today. Nobody likes Pikachu in this, on this stage. We got some Joker action.
So yeah, we did see, I believe Comet just reflected Dabuz's F smash, which is cool to see. You always love to see an Olimar get a smash attack in front. It's very funny.
I mean, Comet definitely needed it too because he was sitting at like 80%. So. Ooh. Oh wow!
That would have been ridiculous.
I thought Comet was on the jump to his death.
I thought Comet was about to like ride the tornado up and get the up air.
That'd have been wild.
I would have screamed.
But I saw what it was going for, and I was just like, oh. Ooh. Like when you see like a kid getting on the kitchen table, and it's like, get down, like.
Oh
man, okay, he got hit by it.
Yeah, he thought he was safe, and then it exploded.
Dabuz to the other side of the stage, so forget that mess.
Yep, knew Ned was going to be able to hold down the fort on the right side of the stage.
Oh, gosh. He was trying to go to work with those two purples there, but.
That was a very scary moment where Comet almost got gimped, and that would have been real bad, but oh, he just gets F-smashed anyway. Yeah. But he did get to take a stock before that stock ended, which is pretty critical.
So we're all sitting at the same amount of stocks, but big difference maker is that Yeti is sitting at death percent right now. But we need to get this edge guard at Dabuz.
And I feel like of all these characters, Mega Man is going to be the hardest to kill.
Oh yeah.
So definitely not as huge of a lead as you might expect. Uh-oh. Dabuz has some purples online. And a blue now. Yeti's got to be careful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Gotta remember, that is there too, bro. Alright. He's playing really passively while having my serve here, knowing that if he gets hit, that he will drop a bit more meter.
Yeah, and I do love this dynamic of like Dabuz just like staying back and chilling, or letting Ned do something, and then eventually Ned will be like, oh, okay, I'll come over and save you now. I've got time.
I liked that from what I saw. Dabuz, he threw a Pikmin at the shine, but as soon as it hit it, he just down beat.
Yep.
Like, come back. Don't hit me. I don't want damage.
Oh, there were so many hitboxes being thrown out in that small space. And it is looking rough for the blue team. Oh.
Ooh. Up on the shield.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
Definitely would have been a very wanted result from that end, because things are just slowly starting to get out of hand here. That back air is surprising.
Yeah, that's a really strong move.
Gosh, all right there, bro. Good
Yikes.
stage.
All right, blue team can pull this off if they stay in it, but if either of these stocks get taken, then the red team is looking good.
Got Comet backing off there.
It was only the yellow, that's the big one, but it's not the strong one. Oh, jeez, Ned is looking to finish this, and he finds it.
The up smash, that time Comet's not going to be able to live it. Dash attacks to get Mega Man off the stage, throwing out these projectiles to give himself some coverage.
Neither of these characters at kill percent and Arsene now online. Things are looking grim for Yeti here, but they do have another game to lose after this. This is a best-of-5 set.
That's the nastiest way to ever phrase that. You got one more game to lose. Come here, bro. Where are you going? Right. Yeti's really running this 2v1 right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's just... Oh, no. Because the terrifying thing about that situation is Joker is just standing there, completely intangible. And you know, as soon as he becomes not intangible, he can move and he can hit you and he can kill you. Yo. So there's just this threat that's going to appear right there.
And then was that a desynced Pikmin forward smash? Because that blue one looked kind of far away, and I think that was the one that killed him.
Might have been. Like, you know there's going to be a threat that's going to kill you, that's going to appear right where you are in half of a second.
And it always, like, catches you off guard, too, because you're just, like, fighting, and then you're like, oh, yeah, it's gone.
Because he was doing a great job of just, like, stuffing hitboxes just by zoning them out. And you can't zone something out that you can't hit. So he had to just completely dip in that one moment, and he did not find his way out.
You ever try to zone an intangible opponent?
I've tried. It didn't end well.
Oh, no.
So we're going to see Battlefield with another jam.
early scrapping going on here. Guys really trying to get those percents up. All right, we got Fox off stage once again, and there go the guns. Comet able to make it back to the stage safely this time. Ooh, down tilt up there. Good stuff coming from Dabuz.
Comet's taking a lot of percent just trying to get back to stage. And that is the end of the stock. Dabuz just finding an opening.
Yeah, that purple's gonna get rid of Comet's stock.
Oh, and apparently purple Pikmin toss goes through pellets. That seems pretty critical.
Oh, multiple. Ooh. Up smash up there.
Yeah, it looks like after the first game, Red Team just kind of figured these guys out. Like, once they started actually actively pursuing Comet off stage for edge guards and finding ways around the crazy Yeti zoning, like.
So we had the up tilt there come out from Yeti, and surprisingly there wasn't a punish from Ned afterwards.
Oh wow, and Ned going for a creative recovery, but Yeti is ready for even that, and now suddenly it's an even game again.
Blue team making eat your words. Oh no.
And now suddenly it's no longer an even game.
Yeah. Oh, this is definitely, well, I mean, stock-wise, we still are sitting at that. We have Comet sitting at 89%. We all know that Fox does have the ability to take some 0%.
That was messy.
From stock, yeah, like what? The Buzz heading up to the other side of the stage. Not want to deal with any of those shenanigans.
Okay, here comes the scary blue man. Gotta watch out for the second bucket in there. Wow. Yeah, blue team just kind of maintained stage control.
Wow.
And suddenly it's not looking so bad for them.
Yeah.
That was a huge moment. And another?
Just like that, blue team's winning. That was really good stuff there from Yeti, noticing that his teammate was in trouble, needed help, was able to get him off of his teammate, and then was able to get the edge guard as well, which put them in that position to where they were even. Then got the kill on Dabuz, and they're looking pretty good to take this game.
Uh-oh. This is Red Team's ticket back into this.
This RSM is going to be so important.
And taking a stock, if we can clear out Yeti, Red Team is in it.
Ooh, Yeti makes it back to the stage, get up attack, give himself some space.
Okay, but Arsene is gone. Yeti is still at kill percent, though, to many, many things. So both of Red Team.
Both these guys are off the stage.
This is like Comet's free pass to just go insane.
Yeah.
He can just play as risky as he wants, just go in.
Yeah, he's the only guy not at kill percent right now.
He doesn't need to concern himself with his own well-being. He just needs to concern himself with what the highest percentage of clearing out one of Red Team's stocks. What are you doing,
Yeah,
buddy?
yeah, he fared him, and then like he squared up on him too.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna get this ball off.
Maybe he needed rage. What does rage start at in this game? 50?
Yeah, you don't want rage here. You want survivability. But yeah, cool back air. And I also like that interaction earlier where like Dabuz's Pikmin were kind of out in front of him, and Yeti just threw the metal blade over and over again, and it just kind of tore into the small plant life. That. Yeah, Ned could totally still do this.
Yeah.
He just needs to find the kill on Yeti, and he's gonna get Arsene, like, now. So, this is his chance. But yeah, that will hit ledge, and he didn't have invisibility.
Oh,
all right,
wow.
Comet's turn. Oh, it didn't work out. It was like, all right, who am I gonna beat up? Okay. Okay, down tilt to cover the Arsene up B.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That was, I think he might have been like hoping it hits both of them, or that like something would happen where he could not get punished for it. It was definitely the super risky option, but when you're in a situation like that, like especially having been ledge trapped for the last like 30 seconds, you got to roll the dice. But yeah, that was actually a pretty impressive comeback from Comet and Yeti. It looked really bad for them, and then there was just that one like 30-second period where they just locked down the stage and just cleaned up. So
it all came down to that situation, man, when playing doubles and you see your teammate is in peril, you have to go help them. Yeti did that. He was able to save his teammate and solidify a stock.
And yeah, Mega Man, even though he's slow, he's got a bunch of projectiles. So like normally slow characters on the opposite side of the stage are not going to be able to save you. But with someone like Mega Man, it's like, okay, I can send some help your way. Even if I can't get to you, I can.
Here's one of those. Use this.
And Yeti is very good at doing that. So yeah, going into Game 5, definitely going to want to discuss with your teammate, like, what stage do we want to go to? Like, what happened in the last game that caused us to get completely blown up for that brief moment that let them back into the game? Like, definitely got to take all the time you have to figure this out, because this is a big match, and this is your last chance. So FD will be the pick.
Team battle, Mega Man.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect any character swaps unless Dabuz maybe wants to go Rosa, but against a team with such quick, explosive power as Fox Mega Man, Rosalina seems like more of a liability.
Oh, I definitely feel you that. All right, so we're going to go to Final Destination.
Apt choice for the final game of the set. Wow, and that, just getting that snap right at the beginning is big, because that is basically the first, like, notable damage. Yeti's already at 26, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when everyone else is this low, like, it starts to add up quickly.
With the down throw back air, Yeti getting that off stage. Speaking of that damage rising, that's a little bit hurt right now, but he's on the brink of arson.
Yeah, he's just getting hit intentionally, so he can get Arsene and make a big play, of course.
Metal blade hitting.
He's saving it for when he needs it, though. And that was when he needed it.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
To break up whatever Comet was trying to do. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just like, why is he so far away?
Yeah, I think that, ooh, yeah. He cleans it up anyway. And immediately taking the first two stocks. This is exactly where Red Team wants to be.
Yeah. Arsene came out, did work, been hanging out for a while.
Wow!
All right, then, do you comment?
Blue Team has certainly not given up yet. And we are even again.
Up there, coming into the stage, up the buzz.
I love how it looks
there, like,
when he puts the shield up and he's just kind of standing there staring at him like, yeah, what are you going to do? Pick an option.
He was very persistent with that leaf shield hitting.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
And it cannot be understated how important that is in doubles to just take a character out of the game for like 2 seconds.
Off the stage.
Again, Comet kind of being the one to rack up percent the most, but that's just Fox.
Oh, it was good that Comet was close enough to be able to just grab the ledge.
Wow, that was...
I
am surprised Comet lived that long. There were like 5 kill moves directed straight at him, and he dodged them all. And then the 6th one finally got him.
Special mid-stage.
It's good. You wouldn't think it's good, but it's good. And a excellently spaced back air. Oh. Again, even, but it hit the Pikmin, but it was a purple Pikmin, so it didn't die. And then the attack kept going and eventually went out.
Speaking of purple Pikmin is pushing Yeti back out. Getting the space there.
They both parried the Metal Blade. Ooh, big damage. It's going to give him Arsene, but in disadvantage.
Oh, dang.
That would have been cataclysmically bad if that had killed.
As soon as I saw the multi-hit jab, I was like, oh no.
Oh boy, Red Team with stage advantage. Can they capitalize on it? No.
Block the Arsene back there. Ooh, okay. Good stuff. Ooh, Yeti going for it all there on that back there. These guys get back onto the stage. Good stuff from Yeti, making it to where Comet's able to make it back onto the stage.
Next clean hit might decide the set.
Bro, and Yeti is still he's sitting at 179 damage.
And just not getting hit by kill moves.
On his second stock still.
Joker dash attack will do it. Comet has to stay alive.
Oh. He tried to get that up smash. If they're able to get one kill before Comet dies.
Arsene 2. This is dicey, but Yeti is pushing forward.
Forward throw. Oh gosh.
Those were some nice back airs. Saving his partner from the impending Arsene.
Right.
One of the kills. This is back to even.
So now,
Ned and Comet fighting on the left.
there.
If one of them gets hit hard, this is over.
Alright,
Ooh, this
that's
looks
gonna
really
kill.
bad for Yeti.
Alright, now,
He needs to fight. Although there's so many ways.
Yeah, he just needs a raw, like a back air or a fair. Probably take out Ned. Maybe mid stage.
Although then he would have to make it through Dabuz.
Yeah.
This is a mountain to climb for sure, but a climbable one. That could have been it. If he hadn't thrown that Metal Blade, then that would have been a punish, and Ned would have been dead. Oh, but that's a huge amount of damage that he does not want to be taking right now.
Exactly what Red Team did.
Ooh,
Wow.
that hit
Might
really
get some more
hard.
damage. With the forward smash.
Yeah, and Red Team is playing this perfectly. Ned just hanging back, Dabuz going in, putting on damage. And finally, a back air will seal the deal. Dabuz and Ned will move on to losers finals.
Oh my gosh, like Comet lived so long on his last
Uh-huh.
spot.
That was a really good set.
That's why I looked over like, dude, what is he doing? Like, just hopping around.